Good noon, everyone. The case I'm gonna discuss is about Sunil Batra versus the Delhi administration. This is one of the cases where the rights of the prisoners is being discussed in detail. And to be more precisely, the prisoners shall not be denied of any of the fundamental and the constitutional rights guaranteed to them under the Indian Constitution. So this was one of the major point that has been upheld in this particular case. So first of all, to look upon to this case, this is a case which is held in 1979, which is benched by Justice Krishna Iyer. So this in this case, the to precisely state the facts in this case, the prisoner Sunil Batra witnesses the inhuman conditions of the prisoners in the prison. So the prisoners were being very ill treated in the central Tihar jail. So he witnessed his co-prisoner Prem Chand, who's been very tortured by the jail warden. He was being actually inserted a wooden piece into his anus. So these kind of tortures were being very prevalent in Tihar jail, which he considered to be a very inhuman kind of thing. So he wrote a letter specifying all those inhuman conditions that has been prevailing in the prison to the Supreme Court. So the Supreme Court considered the letter wrote by the Sunil Batra to be considered as a writ petition, that is a writ of habeas corpus under Article 32 of the Constitution. So in this case, a letter is being considered as a writ petition, and the case was being proceeded. So in this case, later what happened was that the Sunil Batra contended that the fundamental rights such as Article 21, Article 19, Article 14 are being violated for the prisoners. For say example, the ill treatment of prisoners and looting the money of the prisoners who's been provided by the relatives. All these conditions were being considered as an inhuman condition. That is, the right to life and personal liberty of the prisoner is being violated in this case. And also he pointed out that solitary imprisonment was also being imposed in this prison system. For say example, in when we take the Prison Act 1894, in that section 30 clause 2 of the Prison Act 1894 states that any person who's been subjected to death penalty shall be confined in a solitary imprisonment where he'll be monitored 24/7 by a guard. So this was considered to be a major violation of human rights and also the fundamental rights guaranteed under Article 21, 19 and 14. So this was the major contention put forth by Sunil Batra in his case. So later what he so Article 14, like all the prisoners weren't being treated in the same and humane conditions of humane conditions. So this was the another issue that has been posted with regard to the constitutional provisions and violative of their fundamental right. So Article 19, by way of solitary imprisonment, their freedom of right to speech and expression is also been violated by via solitary confinement. So this was also been placed as an issue by Sunil Batra in this particular case. And Sunil Batra running along, and he also quoted the judgments like Husainara Khatun versus the state of Bihar's case, and also the Anil Yadav versus state of Bihar. So in this case, brought to a public sphere the urgent need to address the issues of the court's right to speedy trial and prison reforms. So this case, along with those Husainara Khatun case and Anil Yadav's case, it also imposed a strong contention for the prison reforms that is been prevailing in India. So only by bringing certain prison reforms, the rights of the prisoners shall be protected. So the court also held that solitary confinement is considered to be violative of fundamental rights, which should not be actually violated by the prisoners. So the prison reforms were further looked into, and the provisions of section 30 clause 2 of the Prisoners Act was also being struck out, and the imposition of solitary confinement was strictly being abolished, and also that and also the prisoners' rights were being upheld in this case. So this was all about the case of Sunil Batra versus Delhi administration. Thank you.